There are people around the president that are not telling us the truth. And it has happened for over 90 days. And most Nigerians are worried. There is confusion, there is anxiety, there is tension in the system. You should not shy away from that. That is the truth. The tension got so heightened that at the point, the National Assembly and the Governors Forum saved us from even getting into deeper crisis by making the Vice President acting President. Then suddenly, these people arranged without informing the acting President and brought in the President in the dead of the night.
Almost in the same manner he left the country on November 23 last year, the return of President Yar'Adua to Nigeria was shrouded in a lot of secrecy. The jets that brought him back to the country after over 90 days in Saudi Arabia for treatment touched the grounds at about 1:45 a.m. on Wednesday. And this is as far as the camera lens can go to establish what happened that night. The jets were said to have landed in unusual sections of the airport to conceal the arrival as much as possible. The president's return was devoid of the usual airport ceremonies and the fanfare that goes with it. The president's return, no doubt, is bound to elicit different reactions from different groups of people, considering the tension that has been generated over his long absence.
And that caused even more tension in the system. And thereafter went on to do a few things that get people totally disorganized and wondering what is going on. Now I believe that things are normalizing, but a few things still need to happen. We are praying that our president either comes out to talk to us, to completely douse the tension, or if he is not in a position to do so, because it's not a crime for anybody to be sick, for people around him to come out and tell us his true state of health, or at least allow the acting president to see him and talk with him. You see, these things are very important because the acting president would now be able to talk to us as ministers and tell us what he discussed with him. Because if we don't get the truth, we will continue to dwell on rumors. And these rumors are creating more problems for us because the stories that are coming up are really very discomforting. And I wouldn't want to repeat some of them. And why are they coming up? Because we don't have information. I am Minister of Information of Nigeria, but I don't have information. So when people say certain things, I'm not even able to say, no, this is not correct. How can I say this is not correct when I don't know the truth? Well, it's not just a slight on the acting president, it's also a slap on the faces of almost 150 million Nigerians. In fact, what they say to all of us is, all of you go to hell. And it is very sad. But be that as it may, I think we should try and get over that. What is important is that our president is back. We should pray for his recovery. We should also pray for the acting president to effectively manage the ship of the nation. And on the other hand, to pray that God gives us the solution to the impending political crisis in the country. Because there is political crisis. We shouldn't pretend about it. Because we are not yet out of the woods. Because as soon as we hear from our president or the people around him are able to come out and tell us his true health status, then things will gradually normalize. Even if they have lied for too long, there is nothing wrong with coming out today to say the truth. I don't think we can dwell on lies for life. If you miss your road, you don't have to continue because you've missed your road. you should turn back and get the right road. That is what I feel about what has been happening. Nobody should be too proud to accept a mistake. If you make a mistake, accept it and make a turnaround to do the right thing. That's what I believe as a person. Now, I'm not talking now as Minister of Information, as a person. If you know you have done anything wrong or deceived us in one way or the other, it's still early in the day to come out and say, want some people or persons to come out and say, we are sorry about what has happened in the last 90-something days. This was the situation and this is the situation. And everything will normalize with time. But up till today, it has not happened. And I'm praying and believing that it will happen because it's important for us to get back on track because a lot still needs to be done.